Market open in 2 minutes. Pending home sales, right? 10 a.m. Not too worried about it. Contract rollover. Make sure you guys got your contracts rolled over to the June contract. Make sure your trade of 8 aligns with your trading view, right? 25,000, 25,000, 6786, 6786. And make sure this matches. My bias right now is I don't know. Gonna be totally honest. Did I press record? Yep. Well, overall bullish. So I want to see what happens once we take out this previous day high / New York high. I don't want to be bullish until we inverse this daily fair value gap too, though. I want to see if we get a reaction off of that. I want to see from a 5-minute SMT off of New York high and previous day high because the ES already took it out. See what we get. I'm going to let the market do its thing and float around with it. See what happens. You do have all these draws. 4 hour, hourly, hourly, 4 hour, 4 hour. When we got hourly London session, 4 hour, 4 hour Asian session, previous day low down below. So we'll see what market open wants to give us. Are you gonna wait for 10 a.m. news? We'll see. As of now, yes, but if a trade presents itself, probably not. Yeah, and tomorrow we have FOMC, like y'all said. Alright, well, I guess my Chrome has to re-download on my MacBook. Is it moving? I want to fix my camera. Hey YouTube, how you doing? Good view. How's that? Cool. That looks much better. Okay, yeah, it looks way better. All right, we're coming into this daily fair value gap right now on ES and on NASDAQ. Let's see what happens here. See if we just want to keep continuing higher. And mark out this. All right, I'm gonna cut the chat too, guys. Fuck. What the fuck is this low? These are marked like that. This is fun. Guido. Up. Like that in there? You got any paper towel, honey? This is ash. Ay, ay, ay. You know what's the cool part though, once we start getting more experience as traders, dude? It's like you know when to just not do shit. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give what it's looking like right now. I'm gonna give it till 10:15. If the market doesn't start moving, I'm probably gonna cut it early today, guys. And then tomorrow I'll go live. Maybe I'll activate like an eval for fun or something like that, or I don't even know. I'll still go live tomorrow. Maybe we'll just paper trade together, get some practice in. But yeah, Let's see the macro. Yeah, I want to see how the macro opens up. I want to see news drop too. I want to see what if news drop this evening. Maybe she could start moving. It's gonna be great. Look at my new video, tilted explosion. All right, I will. I got you. I got you, Ling Long. YouTube. Ling Long, I want to start playing this GTA game with you. Is it on your YouTube or no? What, isn't it the same thing, exposing? Oh, you're talking about the TJR thing. Expose me, baby. Listen, Wing Wong, I'm a little bit slow. It should be you fucked up the title. It's exposing Mastro Futures, not Team Astro. I just posted that video the other day of like the TJR thing because again, it just gets views, guys. Everybody was doing it, but it was getting fucking annoying. My whole feed was just TJR, which gives him more credibility. So he's gonna get more views. He's gonna get more people's attention. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna X out this 9:30 a.m. low right now. I really don't care about it. It's just a distraction right now. Too many lines. I'll re-enter that low once we take this 4-hour high in ES if we take it. And then I'll delete this New York low. Or New York high. Which I probably could delete right now too, because again, it looks like we're not getting shit. I want to see if when we close this hourly candle, maybe we can get a retrace down this hourly fair value gap, and then we can continue higher. Do something similar like yesterday and target that 9:30 a.m. low. Possibility if we see. Where's that 9? All right, let's see. Where is this an hourly fair value gap? No, it's not. So we'll see. I got these new desks, and you can raise them so you could stand up. But I had like my dining room table in here at first, and it was like my computer was like 10 feet away from me. Yo, boy, are you the one I was DMing the other day? And we let you in? If you can hear me. Is your name Brian? No, not you, Z. It says boy, the guy that's in the chat. It says 999. I don't know if he's listening. Pretty sure it's Brian. You good, Yas? We're just talking. You missed the trade, Yas. We hit a 200-point banger. Yeah, full port, $40,000 payout. I gotta keep in mind with my freaking group 1. Because I haven't traded on that account in like 17 days, those 7 accounts. I gotta make sure I don't. Because if it hits 30 days, they're gonna shut them down. I have 3 groups. A group of 7, and a group of 6. I alternate after every 2 losses. Yeah, it just helps with the mental right now. I'm not ready to trade all 20 at once, to be honest with you. It's just, again, I'm going to focus on getting a payout on 7 of them, not all 20. And then we'll build them up, and then we'll start trading all 20 when we have like a $5,000 buffer or something. Or maybe we'll do 10 and 10. But again, I'm just focusing on slowly building, dude. We've been doing good. We've been trading well. That's all that matters. It'll come when it's time. It'll come when it's time. Gerb! What up, Gerb? Say hi, everybody, Gerb. Yeah, you'd have to get like Trade Syncer. You can't log into the same Tradeovate. So like if I had, it'll say like Apex, your Apex Tradeovate login. Yeah, no, it's legal. Yeah, no. You're allowed to do that. You'd have to get like Trade Syncer or something though. That old platform I used to use. I don't think you can do it with TradeZella. Yeah, Top Step, I'm not sure. I don't even think they could tell though, Yas, because it's gonna be going at like if you had your like 5 on Tradeovate, I mean on Top Step. I don't know actually. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say do your research on that one. You probably know more than with Top Step because I don't use Top Step. But I've seen people use Apex, Tradeify, Lucid. I've seen them trade all of those before. No more than 5 on Top Step. Yeah, no, I understand that, but it's like with Trade Syncer, you import your oh no, wait, because Top Step you use Top Step X, right? You don't use Tradeovate. That's why. Okay, that's why. So they probably can tell. Yeah, you don't have Tradeovate. That's probably why. Because when you do Trade Syncer, you download your you log into your Tradeovate. Because again, with Top Step 2, you guys have your own calendar, right? Like if I go to TradeZella, I import my Tradeovate, like my broker statements, into the settings up here. And see how it says Tradeovate PA. Yeah, no, Top Step's good. That's the first firm I ever started with. I like Top Step. Yeah, but that's fine. When you start making more money, Yas, and we're getting consistent payouts, you're probably going to go over 2 other prop firms. And then you can always have your Top Step accounts as a group of 5. And then let's say you have Apex, you'll have your group of 20. And then Lucid, you'll have another group of 5. And then Tradeify, you'll have another group of 5. And you can just alternate through. Because again, it'll just keep you more comfortable. It's not like worth just doing all 40 accounts and risk blowing them all the time, and risking all them getting drawdown. It's like one group will be in drawdown, the other one's still up, and then the other one's still up, and then this one's in drawdown. It's a good idea. Yeah, I learned, I talked to KDS And I learned from Chang too, like something champ. But if you know KDS, he's from like the UK or something like that. I DM'd him the other day and he answered me. Here. His Instagram is Kai Santos, KDS.trades. He seems really legit when I watch his videos and stuff like that. And again, I talked to one of his friends that he follows. But I DM'd him yesterday and he has 20 accounts, but he shows his payouts all the time. He gets a bunch of payouts with Apex. And I asked him how he manages his 20 accounts. And he told me he separates them in groups of 5, or he'll do groups of 10 or something like that. But right now he's currently doing groups of 5. And he'll have ones where he's more aggressive on, less aggressive, and he'll just alternate. So the drawdown doesn't happen on every single account at once every time you lose a trade. And it just helps with your mental, right? If you take a loss, fuck, it is what it is. It's on one group. You have 2 other groups that are still very, very good, you know? That's what Nasdaq's bomb takes. Should we have Tito do it? Here, we can do that. I have the fidget spinner. Can you see that? And you spin it and learns on sell, buy. Let's see what happens. He told me that he was going to top it. Yeah, he fixed it. I thought he said he. Wouldn't be a problem, but I just made, I don't know. Wouldn't be a problem, but I ignored it. Alright, it's 9:55. We've literally done nothing. Let's see 10 a.m. drop, and then we'll determine from there. Like, even if we came down, guys, and we want to fill in this 5-minute gap and then continue higher, I don't really want to take that trade, because if we scale down to the 15-minute time frame, what if we want to go into this 15-minute fair value gap? What if we want to go into this 15-minute fair value gap? What if we want to go into this 15-minute fair value gap? Or this one or that one? You know? We've got 18 million fair value gaps right there. I don't know if you guys could hear the music, but it's getting me pumped. Yeah, just come in here. Who cares? Mom, really? And my glasses broke again? How the fuck they break? I paid for the fucking warranty, so that means we get them fixed for free, right? Where? Where would we put that? Oh, here it is. We'll just bring them back. News drop. 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna X out this New York high. I feel like we'd want to do something if we were gonna sweep that, continue lower. And I'm gonna mark out this 930 low again. Guys, if I ever start fighting, which I probably will, for my first fight, should we put the Discord live on and have someone film it? How funny would that be? Would you guys watch that? Yeah. That'd be a good idea, right? We'll have my fiance do it. She can film. We're gonna sponsor ourselves. I'm gonna put it right on my ass cheeks. Master of Futures. Be funny. All right, 1 minute. Let's see if pending home sales does anything. I want to figure out how to fix my computer clock because it's 2 minutes behind, dude. All right, news drop now. Let's see. Let's see if it updates. Oh, it's still fucking behind, man. Let's see if it works on my phone. Oh shit. .8%. What was the actual? Came out greater than forecast. So that's bearish for the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Ain't it crazy how like Z and Yas, where you guys aren't from the United States, right? Isn't that crazy how like just starting this Discord, how we like kind of meet each other, and without it, we'd never even know who the hell we are, and probably never see each other. Isn't that crazy? All because of trading. I know why that happened. Why'd that happen? I know why that happened. 1 second. Okay. Traductor. Translator? My chair needs some oil grease. I like that, Yas. I like that. It's crazy though, like, but people you meet on, like, through Discord or whatever, like, against social media or something like that, let's say, and, like, we talk every day, basically, but it's like, we try and help each other more and try and make each other more successful compared to, like, your friends that you've been friends with your whole entire life. You know? It's crazy. It's insane. We're gonna get a break of structure. Coming into the 5-minute fair value gap over here, mate. Are you real? We form that hourly bullish, right? Do we want to come down and retrace into it, maybe? But I don't even know if I want to, if that's worth taking. Coming into this 15-minute bullish, we have a 5-minute low in it. Can we form an SMT off of it? And maybe want to target that 4-hour, and then we could get that reversal down. That's what I'd prefer. But I don't even think this is worth it. $78 points. By the time our entry would be somewhere around here, 56 points. I'm gonna wait. I'm good. Whoa. Got all this low resistance above. I wouldn't doubt if we want to come take all this out and take out this high here. But I don't really want to... I don't think that's worth taking. Form the 1-minute SMT. It's a 59-point trade. 33 points. I'm going 3. Oh, it's in a fucking inversus gap, dude. This should be my break even up here. If we could form a 5-minute SMT off that 5-minute low, that'd make me more confident. I'm really gonna sit right here. We did inverse it on ES, and that's the leading index, but still got this fair value gap here. We do have the potential to continue lower. Broke structure on the 5-minute on ES, but we didn't on NASDAQ. Overall time frame is bullish. This 5-minute candle closure will tell me my story. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle closure. Alright. I'm dissing it. We didn't form a 5-minute S&T. And then we're going to continue lower. I think we're going to continue lower. I wonder even if it was like this. $9:30 a.m. low. I think we're going to continue lower here. But we definitely can retrace back up into this 5-minute. We have an hourly bearish fair value gap below a 9:30 a.m. low. I wonder how this would have been. Right out of here. You even could have had your stop loss up here. But this would have been a nice short stop. Like that. Yeah, I like that idea. I would like to take it on ES though, because ES is leading towards that 9:30 a.m. low. This came right into equilibrium too, like this. This could have been a good entry right here. 1 to 2. I missed it though. I was on the wrong side. I was looking at the wrong thing. feel like we can come in and take out this, come into this hourly for a value gap and then continue higher if we want to continue higher. But we still are in these 15-minute gaps. It's the only thing. You know? It's the only thing, dude. See, this isn't even worth it now for me. It's not even worth it now. My stop would have to be here, and this is it. You know? Broke structure on the 5-2 on NASDAQ also now. Inverse this 15-minute also. We're coming for that hourly gap. We're coming for that hourly gap. Can you give me a solid retrace, dude? Do me a solid. Do me a solid. Ugh. Hey, no. Do me a solid. Form a 5-minute bearish fair value gap right here, and let's come up from a 1-minute S&T. Let's go. And yes, took it. Okay, stay patient, yeah. Let's see if we form a 5-minute S&T off this 9:30 a.m. low. And we formed a 5-minute SMT, right? I want to see this 5-minute candle. This is probably a 15-minute high, which it is. This is a 15-minute high also. Let's see if we want to respect this 5-minute and reverse off of it. See if this 5-minute SMT wants to make us just come into this 5-minute fair value gap, and then we can continue lower to that hourly bullish. Or if we inverse this, we can come up and then target our 4-hour draw. But let's see. I want to see if we want to respect this 5-minute, because this 5-minute SMT could just push us up into that 5-minute fair value gap. I would need to see this get inversed first to be bullish, because that counts as a break structure. But then on ES, we could target this hourly gap, and NASDAQ, we could target that 9:30 a.m. low. And then our break even could be the low where we form the SMT at. So 2 options right now. If neither of these play, I'm done. We'll see what happens. What are we looking like in the chat? I see people talking. Yeah, stop loss. Would you take that? It's still a good trade though. Remember, if you followed your trade, you followed your system, you did nothing wrong, you're all probability at the end of the day. So, if you followed your rules, followed your system, it's a W. But again, even though it's a loss, but again, it's, you know what I'm saying. This 5-minute fair value gap's at equilibrium also, which is interesting. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. I'm waiting for a 5-minute candle closure first before I do anything. And then I'll scale down. We have all this low resistance too. All this low resistance draws right here. Just an idea. Just an idea. NASDAQ's the leading index too, and if it's showing us it wants to continue higher. Ah! I don't think we inversed it, dog. Oh my god, I just went blind. Hold on. Hold on. Slow down, NASDAQ. high and a higher high. SMT, can we get a break of structure? Can we get a break of structure? We gotta break a structure. We formed a 1 minute SMT, 1 minute SMT, high and a higher high, high and a lower high. We broke structure to the downside on the 1 minute. An hourly fair value gap below. Patience right now, man. Seven points. You're really tooting my horn right now, you fucker. I'm not in this trade. But I don't like that candle closure. I want a fucking full bearish candle closure. How much time on this 5 minute? 1 minute and 26. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let's X this out. I'm going to X out equilibrium. I know we broke structure to the downside, but if we can get an inverse fair value gap / break a structure to the upside. Did we form a 5 minute high here? No, but if we get an inverse fair value gap here, break a structure on ES, that would be nice. That would be nice. We have a minute. I'm going to wait. We broke back up to the upside, too. This is really, really, really fucking confusing right now. $38 seconds. How's this 5 minute looking? How's the 15 minute looking? Did we form a 15 minute SMT? We're about to. We're about to form a 15 minute SMT, but then we're going to form a 15 minute fair value gap on fucking ES. I might stay away today, dude. That is the smallest inverse fair value gap, dude. What time is it? 10:30? Really fucking with me today, man. We did form a 15 minute SMT, but do you want to come up and fill this 15 minute fair value gap now? Hmm? Hmm? What? Bitch? I'm talking to myself. You didn't notice. Yeah, this shit's fucking. This Need paper trading it, yes. I'm gonna X the chat right now. I don't wanna see anything. High and a higher high. What high is this? 1023? 1023? Yeah, high and a higher high. So we're gonna form an SMT there. Where's this high? 1020? Where's 1020? Okay, fuck that. It's really pissing me off. It's really pissing me off. How many points is this? All right, yay. Let's form another 1 minute SMT. Now to the upside, dude. Dog. 1025. Ay, 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 dude. See, the reason why I want to stay away is because when we see a setup, we just want, it's like, it's just so clean when it sets up. But this is like, I just really think it could go either fucking direction. And we're chopping. You know? And I don't think I want to put my money on the line right now with that. Again, I'd fucking favor bullish on NASDAQ, but now I'd favor bearish on ES. But we have a 15-minute SMT, but now we have a 15-minute fair value gap above, which we're probably going to come up and trade into. But we don't have a 15-minute fair value gap on NASDAQ, so we're probably going to target this 15-minute high / 4 hour. And now we formed another 1 minute SMT to the upside. Off of 1025 low. 1025. So we have a 15-minute SMT. Now we have a 1 minute SMT to the upside. ES is the leading index off of that 1 minute SMT, but NASDAQ's the leading index off the higher time frame SMT. I want to see ES break structure to the upside because NASDAQ inversed. I would love to see a 5 minute break structure, but I don't know if we're going to get that. And we formed a 1 minute SMT. We did break structure to the downside, so I need to see a break of structure to the upside and a fair value gap, something fill. And this would be my break even. We got 1 minute left on this 5 minute candle over here. So we broke structure to the downside, formed a 1 minute SMT. I need to see a break of structure to the upside, dude. And now we formed equal highs, or relative equal highs. Just the only thing is we have a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. 9, 8. See if we break structure on ES. Broke structure on ES. suck. Entry. Stop loss to be 46 points now. Basically a 1 to 2. I'm not fucking taking it. But that would be my entry. This should be my entry, and I'm not putting my stop loss below this low. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not with price action looking like this. Here's a possibility. Can you make me feel better about myself and just, yeah, come below this low for me? Okay, good. 1034, 1034. All right, look, if we break structure back to the downside in the 1 minute time frame, I'm done. Okay? And I'm going to let it go for today. We did come into this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. And we broke structure on the 5 minute time frame. I don't give a fuck about this SMT anymore. But we're in this 15-minute gap. But if we break structure downside in the 1 minute, I'm fucking done. Dude, I wonder how many people blew their accounts today. Broke structure back to the downside, man. We are coming out of the 15-minute gap. Only thing I really could think of is, again, we did form that 15-minute SMT, though, dude. Oh, God. We never broke structure on the 5 because we didn't have a 5-minute high anywhere here, but we did inverse a 5-minute fair value gap, man. ES broke structure on the 5-minute, too, so we are in this 15-minute gap, and we're rejecting off of it. You could go down to the 1 minute. We broke structure, but maybe this is a manipulation up in the lower time frame. This could be break even down here. Target that 9:30 a.m. low / hourly fair value gap below, which we have. I don't know what this entry would have been, but I've switched my entry like 10 times already. And QSO. All right, look, let's see. Can you come into this 1 minute and respect it, maybe? And I want to see where equilibrium is too. In a bearish NQ, where's equilibrium? Right there. Broke structure back to the downside. We know that already. I can feel it. I don't know. At this point, I don't even care if I'm right or wrong with this entry here. Break of structure is not enough for me. I would need to see equilibrium, fair value gap fill, but I really don't really. I'm determining in my mind right now if I care or not, if I'm right or even wrong. If it's worth even being right, if we are. There's just so many confirmations of it could go up or it could go down. We didn't form a 15-minute SMT to the upside. I lied. NASDAQ doesn't have that low. On the 15-minute time frame, yeah, we didn't either. I'm just retarded. $10.42. If I had to take a guess, the 11 a.m. macro open, it's gonna overall do. It's either gonna take out these 4-hour highs above, or that's when it's gonna continue lower and come down. The 11 a.m. macro. And now equilibrium's from here to here. The most recent high to the most recent low now. Let's see. If we inverse this, I'm 100% done. If we inverse this 1 minute gap, I'm 100% done. Alright, I'm done. I'm Xing out my broker. I'm done. Alright, guys. I'm going to stick to my rules here. I want to be done off of that. There's too much chop and shit going on right now. I don't really want to fuck around with this. I'd rather price go in my overall direction. I was bullish, then I was bearish, then I was bullish, then I was bearish, then I was bullish, then I was bearish. But nothing made me want to pull the trigger, and I'm done playing around. It's already 10:41. I'm done. All right, YouTube, day 11, 12, maybe 13. I don't know. Let's see. I think it's 12. Yep, day 12. I'm going to stay on with the Discord for a little bit, and I'm going to talk just about, you know what, fuck it. We'll just stay on the YouTube channel. It's not worth me taking a trade right now, in my opinion. Even if we're right, if it went to the upside, even if we're wrong, I don't know. I was about to be bearish again, so I could say I was right if it wanted to go to the upside or not. But again, I'm just going to sit out right now and not take the trade. I think the macro, 11 a.m. macro, is going to determine if we're going to come up and take out this 4-hour high, or we're going to come down and fill out that that hourly fair value gap below. But again, there's 37 seconds left of this 15-minute candle on ES. If it inverses, I would assume we're coming for that 4-hour high above. But again, I just don't think it's worth me trading right now because I don't like this price action. I really don't like this price action. It's 10:40 already. I haven't taken a trade. Of course, when I say it's done, we're going to inverse this 15-minute gap. Let's see if it inverses. But I am done. I X'd out my broker. Okay, it did. Yeah, 100%, 1000% done. What I like we did today, we waited patient, followed our rules, followed our system. We saw a couple of opportunities, but we didn't execute on it. We waited for that extra confirmation. We didn't get it. Today's going to be a no trade day, which is fine. Yesterday was basically a break-even day. But again, right now in the month, let's go to the date range. Right now, we're looking good. Again, this whole series was to focus on our risk to reward, and I want to target a 1 to 2 risk to reward. But so far this month, our profit factor is a 1 to 2.8, which is nice. We have a 77% win rate. But again, last week was a losing week. This week we're winning so far, but it's break even. But last week it was break even, win and a loss, so basically break even day. And then break even, and then a loss. And then the first week we did really well. So we'll see how we do the rest of the week. Tomorrow, most likely not going to trade. We'll see how Thursday and Friday are. Then we have the rest of next week. And then coming into the end of the month, we have Monday and Tuesday. We'll see how we can do on those days. But again, today's going to be a no trade day. I'm just going to sit out on the markets, and I just don't like what's going on right now. This isn't an area where I think I would take a high probability trade, in my opinion, based off the way we trade, right? Again, we usually look for a sweep and a change of the state, and again, target a fair value gap for continuation confluence, and use our high time frame to align with our lower time frame, and predict the overall move for the day. I don't think there's going to be an overall move for today. The overall move was basically this downtrend right here, which was 100 points, right? We're trying to predict big moves. I think this is pretty much the move from basically London session, nope, 7:55, sorry, from pre-market to till now. Again, from basically pre-market open, 8 a.m. Yeah, I feel like the market moved pretty well there, and that was probably the move for the AM session, which was 308 points. So again, patience today. Followed our system, followed our rules. That's a win, right? Regardless if we made money, lost money, or didn't make money, took a break-even trade, followed our rules, followed our system. That's all we could do every day. Wait for our opportunity. And that's fucking it. That's all we could really do. Sorry for the cussing and stuff like that. I gotta slow down with that. But again, we'll cut the YouTube video. I'm gonna talk to the Discord for a little bit, and that's pretty much it. We'll see what tomorrow brings, and then we'll go from there. All right. Peace out. We'll still go live tomorrow. It'll be a no trade day, but again, like I said, I'm posting all my videos that I record for the series, and then we'll go back to normal after the series. I won't post the non-trade days, or I'll just post the break even, loss, and wins. All right. Peace out, YouTube. I'm going to talk with Discord. Adios.